Summer is upon us, my friends. It's sunny out, got the birds chirping, the trees are all green, and today I thought I'd give you a little bit more of an in-depth look at my trailer. If you didn't see the entire build series, I will make sure I link that in the description. Go check that out if you want to see how I built this trailer, and I will also link the unveiling video, which came out last week around this time. So I figured I'd give a little more in-depth look today, explain a few things that I didn't show on camera, such as lighting and some other little things. So I'm just going to go over it. So here we've got RC 4-wheel drive, 1.55 dirt grabber tires, and some stamped steel beadlocks. This trailer is fully custom made by me. I welded the whole frame, I welded the fenders, made the wooden deck, all that. For the lighting, so I've got two connectors up here. One of these goes to the left side of the trailer, one goes to the right, and I've got them running through this tube, through slots in the edges of the deck, down here. It was such a pain to put in though, let me tell you. Oh, so hard. It goes down through here, you can kind of see it right in there, and then goes down, goes into the tubes, and then out here, comes out like underneath, as you can see there. I've got the decking secured on by screws. A couple of them already pulled out, but I'll figure out some other way to attach it if it poses an issue in the future. Leaf spring suspension, and then it's on the other side, but there's a license plate on it too that I'll show. Got little toe loops, or not toe loops, but like little tie down loops, which I have bungee cords for. If you saw the unveiling, you would have seen my Yeti being pulled on it, and it was tied down with some bungee cords that I made, which are right here. These are the bungee cords that came in the Hot Racing bungee cord kit. Well, I didn't buy them like this, I made these, which I'm planning on doing a video of soon, probably in a couple days. I'll do a real good video of showing you how to make these if you guys have the kit. They're super easy. I found a good technique for crimping them, and they work really well. I made two sizes because I figured, well, wasn't sure how many I need. I made more longer ones than short, just because I figured that would be more practical. Here's the license plate. Put a little axial license plate decal on there, and there actually is a license plate light. It's hard to see it. I don't know if you guys can even see, there's a hole right there, and there's a light stuck up inside that top piece. There's wires coming out the back there. There's a little light. It's not very bright. I wish I would have done it a little differently so it was brighter, but that's okay. It looks cool. It gives a neat effect. So in the way that I mounted the LEDs into these taillight pieces is, see how there's like a screw and another piece of metal, like a little thin plate there? Well, I've actually, I figured out that I could clamp the LEDs into this wider piece, so I drilled a hole, and then drilled a slightly larger hole, like not all the way in, so it was like stepped, and I put the LED in, put another piece with a hole in it over top, and it basically clamped in the LED. So now if I want to remove or replace the LED, I can just undo that screw, take off the little cover, replace the LED, and I'm good to go. Did the same thing with the license plate, and same thing with the center tail lights here, and up there, and up here with the marker lights. The little light there closer to the front of the trailer is the marker light. I did a similar clamp style system there also. Now if we flip it over, you can get a better look at the axles and the leaf springs. So these leaf springs are RC 4-wheel drive Galanda 2 leaf springs. It's from the Galanda 2 leaf spring kit. I went over that in one of the videos. I don't remember which one. You can go and watch that. But they turned out pretty good. I like it. I need to straighten them up a little bit because they're a bit, I didn't get my brackets mounted on straight, so the leaf springs are a little bit twisted, and so then they bind a little bit, so I gotta fix that. but it's not too big a deal. The only thing though that is kind of an issue is that if one of them breaks, or if I have a problem with one of the leaf springs, the replacements, like, you can get replacements, but they're like, I forget, I think they're like $30 for 4. So that's literally 1 axle's worth of leaf springs, because I am layering them. Like, I do have them layered up. As you can see there, I've got 2 leaf springs clamped on for a little bit of extra support, because the trailer itself is about as heavy as a stock SCX-10. So I mean, it's pretty heavy. And then of course, wheels and tires, you can see, got the axles. Yeah, they're a little bit stiff, but they work really well. And I have some, I think, Yeah Racing hexes in there. You can't really tell, doesn't really matter. The axle tubes for this are custom made. I got the material from McMaster Car. It's basically a small piece of tube with a larger piece of tube on the welded onto the end for the bearing to sit in. And then the axle shaft is also custom made with, I think it's 5mm rod, also from McMaster Car. So that really put my fabrication skills to the test, because drilling holes in round things like perpendicular, it's not easy, let me tell you. I've got probably 3 failed axle shafts just sitting on my workbench right now because I had to make multiple of them. It was a pain, but I got it done. So the hitch here is literally just a rod end that I kind of took a pocket knife to and kind of reamed out the inside a bit so that it would pop down over the over like the ball that's attached to my hitch, because without it kind of reamed out a little bit, it was too stiff and I couldn't just take it off with my hand, you know. So I had to kind of like scrape it out a little bit and do that. So anyway, I mean, that's pretty much it. There you go. The decking is oak. It's oak wood. Each of these are individual planks, by the way, too. They've got there's like a dado and a little piece of wood slotted in the edge of here, so it's like all one piece, but they are individual. Don't know if you can see, but I'm bending that one down and I'm bending them down individually. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Since it is the summer, expect a little bit more content coming from me. I've got lots of videos lined up. I've got stuff. Well, I want to do a video on how to make those bungee cords. I've got just got a big shipment of parts in for my Slash, so I want to do kind of like a beginning of summer upgrade series for that. I've got plans for the crawler course. I've got plans for everything, so make sure you stay tuned. Got lots of stuff coming. Just gotta kind of make time because summer practice schedule just came out, and I'm gonna be practicing for 20 hours a week. I'm currently practicing 17. It's ridiculous. Anyway, enough of me blabbering. Hope you guys enjoyed this more in-depth overview. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell, because not all my videos are getting sent out to all my subscribers, so be sure if you subscribe to hit that notification bell if you want to see other videos. And follow me on Instagram, highway49_RC, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later.